people would like to take their seats, please. Good evening. Hi, everybody. So I'm trying to get your attention. I am Sharon B. I'm the music director here, and I want to welcome you all to Sounds of the Season. Mike? I'm hearing Mike. You can hear me through here, yes? Oh, okay. We're calling for Mike, not a microphone. Anyway, welcome to Sounds of the Season. How many years have you guys been doing this, Eric? 10 years or something like that? Anyway, I have to say, this is my first year Sounds of the Season where I am music director here. I am delighted to be here as part of this community. And this concert is a wonderful fundraiser. It does so much for the community and for people at Christmas. So I just wanted to make a little note. Most of the musicians you're going to hear are primarily musicians from this church and from Mount Zion. And the choirs from both churches are together as well, and they've been working very hard to put this on. We also have some guest musicians, and I'm very grateful to everybody who's been working so hard for this. I wanted to thank the volunteers that put this on before I even start, so I don't forget the end. But there are many, many people who did a lot of work here. I can't remember everyone's name. People on the sound over there, Eric and Candace and everybody else involved in tech. Yay! James and Tayetana have been taking care of snacks, which will be there for you at Intermission. So yay! Nancy did marketing and stuff like that. Everybody, there's a lot of people involved in this whole project, so I really, really appreciate it all. So I'm going to just introduce the first number, and then after that, Eric gets to introduce everybody, because the first person's particularly close to me, let's put it that way. He's one of my students. So I'd like to invite Daniel to come up and play, and he's going to play a version of Oh, Christmas Tree. 1 second, that's okay. Daniel is 8, and he's a student at St. Paul Catholic Elementary, where I teach piano. That's just my book behind there, hon. Is that okay? Can you take it away?
Hang on. Now. And now. And now.
And now.
And now.
We're going to get the mic working.
Yeah, they should be.
And
Oh,
now.
wait, hang on.
Oh, there we are.
There it is. There it is. Hello. Yes.
And now
Especially
Eric
when
is
I'm
going to
button.
introduce the choir.
Indeed. Ooh, I should get my choir book. Sorry, I'm a sound guy and also the MC, and also I'm in the choir, so this is This will be fun. So welcome to Trinity. Welcome to our Sounds of the Season concert. I'd like to invite you to enjoy the evening however you wish. Trinity is a place where everyone is made to feel comfortable. Whoever you are, however you believe, however you identity, whether it be by race or gender or culture or religious tradition or nothing else matters other than kindness. So as long as kindness is the way that you operate, you're our kind of people. Therefore, you are welcome. So thank you for coming. Yes, thank you. So, yes, I did check that. Checking to make sure the doors aren't locked so that there's no awkwardness. There's going to be plenty of awkwardness. I got to warn you about that because that's me. It's me up here. So anyway, I'd like to introduce the Trinity and Mount Zion combined choirs who are going to be doing a cantata this Christmas called December 18th, which is my birthday. It's a week from Christmas, and it's called Lead Me Back to Bethlehem. And this is the first song, which is Come Emmanuel. I'm going to go grab my a book. Yes.
I love how he's multitasking. He's changing the sound things with the tablet while he's there. All right.
Waiting
Thank you. And thank you to Sharon for organizing this cantata and leading the choir.
My pleasure. Now, Charmaine.
Yes, Charmaine.
Say a few words about Charmaine.
Oh, yes. Charmaine, our new minister. She has come to us but recently. Yes. Hello. She has come to us but recently, but we're very glad she's here. She has been a longtime member of the Trinity community. When did you join us originally?
I don't know. Tila was too, so
Wow.
2006?
2006. Okay, yes. So quite some time ago, around the same time that I showed up here, I guess. But yes, when I first met Charmaine, she was singing at a jazz club or Aroma restaurant.
Yes.
And it was like, I know you from church. That's interesting. And then she entered ministry and went to Windsor for a while and preached at a couple of churches there. And now she's back.
I'm back.
You are.
I've watched this online for the past 7 years. It is so good to be home doing Sounds of the Seasons once again here at Trinity and of course with Mount Zion as well. So I'm going to be singing a Mahalia Jackson piece, Sweet Little Jesus Boy. Sweet little Jesus boy, they made you be born in a manger. Sweet little holy child, we didn't know who you was, didn't know you'd come to save us, Lord, to take our cares away. Or we could not see. We didn't know it was you. You have shown us how we are trying, Master. You have shown us how, even when you was dying. Just seems like we can't do right. Look how we treated you. But please, son, forgive us, Lord.
Thanks, Charmaine. Yeah, so next I'd like to invite up a bunch of folks, including Heather and a bunch of the band.
The band?
Yes, the band. Do come on
they
in.
come.
Not the band, you know.
Well,
not,
we have-
not the band, but
We have
a band.
Stan on guitar, Dennis on guitar, we have Rick on bass, we have Rodney on drums. It's awesome. And sometimes we have Martin on saxophone and Candace on flute. It's very exciting.
It's very exciting indeed. So there,
And these folks are giving of their time to help to raise money for this good cause.
Indeed. So I'd like to invite them to play a couple of songs. Who Designed the Sun, Snowflake, and Who Is This Child? Take it away.
Who has looked at the snow as it falls on a dark night? Who's held out their mittened hand and looked at the fragile beauty? Each one exquisite, each one unique, and it takes your breath away. We too are exquisitely formed and amazing facets of the beauty and fragile yet strong and resilient part of our Creator. Who designed the snowflake? Who came? I'm sorry. Can I start again? Let's go. Who designed the snowflake? Who made the planet spin? Who came up with newborn baby skin? Who created seasons, the cycle of rebirth? Who introduced the oceans to the earth? Well, whoever made the snowflakes made shadows where doubts lurk. I suspect an artist is at work. I know when an artist is at work. Who designed the snowflake? Who made that crystal fall? Fragile yet resilient in a storm. Who designed the snowflake? I look for clues or hints, for traces of a craftsman's fingerprints. I don't know who made the snowflake so intricate, sublime, but I can spot an artist every time. Oh, I can spot an artist every time. Did the darkness and the stars witness what happened long ago? Did the darkness and the stars witness what happened long ago? Perhaps only they know. Who invented the rainbow? Who made the waterfall? Who came up with newborn baby skin? Some will tell you nature's random, that beauty's just a quirk. I believe an artist is at work. An artist is at work. I say, look, a genius is at work. Eric, I will need a chord for my guitar, and I need the children. I'm going to sing with the kids.
This is a children's thing, so if you want them to come forward or just to sing along with you? Do you need a chair, Heather?
Yeah.
There's a chair right there if she needs a chair.
chair would
Behind
be
the piano.
Thank you. Thank you. You bless me. You know, it's the helpers in our lives that just come alongside and hold our arms up. Each one of us. Take a minute and think of those who've helped you and walked with you. Hi. I'm going to sit. Where is the chair? Oh, good.
What are you looking at, Geo, Ruby?
Before there was light, there was chaos. And that's what I love most about being a child. Because we can dance when we want to dance, and we can jump when we want to jump. Hello. Oh, we have a baby. Good. Has anyone ever seen a donkey? It's like a little horse, isn't it? Fuzzy and brown. Well, I'm going to be singing about a donkey. I am. This donkey's very special because he decided to share his little place where he lived in the barn with a baby one day. So listen, and you're welcome to dance if you want, because this is a fun little song that I love to dance with. Am I plugged in? Yeah. There I am. Life was so much easier without wires. I'm not the wisest of donkeys, but I work really hard for my hay. I carry and pull, and my burden is full, so I rest at the end of the day. I rest at the end of the day. But someone has let in the shepherds. I hope they're not staying all night. To be at my best, you know I need my rest. I wish they would turn out the lights. Why is this room so bright? And who is this child in my manger? And where are the oats for my feet? It's all well and good that they care for a stranger, but even a donkey has needs. This little donkey has needs. As the evening continued, the ox shared his manger with me. I'd eaten my fill and the baby was still, so I moved a little closer to see. I looked down and what did I see? But a beautiful child in my manger. If you were there, you would agree. And as I was watching, the dear little stranger looked up and smiled at me. He looked up and smiled at me. Now we donkeys aren't known for our wisdom. Not very smart, I thought as I furrowed my brow. But I tried to explain to the ox on the chain, this baby was different somehow. This baby was different somehow. So who is this child in my manger? child in my manger. I'll give him my oats and my seed. I'll pray and bow down to the dear little stranger who came for a people in need, who came for a donkey in need.
Well, that was great. Thank you, Heather. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Sharon can announce this one. Hang on, let me turn that on for you, because I have the power.
He has,
The microphone itself.
he has the power.
Hang on. Yeah.
He has the power.
I
What
have
was
the
that?
A hippopotamus? Oh. That would have. Yeah.
We haven't got that planned for tonight, but maybe another day. I was going to introduce it because I thought it'd be easy that I could say, Eric is singing.
Yeah. And then I can like set up the microphone and
Eric
stuff.
and Mike are singing, and Candace is playing the flute. And they're going to do the traditional Christmas carol, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear.
Ooh, I have to get this microphone too. We did rehearse. I do assure you we did rehearse. It's just, it gets really complicated. Oh,
This
right.
is why they have stage
Forgot my
crews when they have shows that aren't
Yes.
actually in the show.
Wouldn't that, what a concept that would be. Just
He needs like a
what an
hat. He's
emotion.
got about 10
Yeah,
different
just
hats.
like-
This man. This church is very lucky to have this guy. He does so much stuff. It's awesome.
And then check. Okay, that's on. Yeah, right. That also. And then that's audible. Okay, that's nice. Okay, cool. I need a hymn book. 44. We rehearsed. It was all part of the plan. All part of the plan. Just, you know, look, we got matching shirts. Do you like our matching shirts? Are these great matching shirts? Yeah. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We are. That's my new friend Mike. I really like Mike. He's really cool. Yeah, he's pretty great. As Sharon mentioned, I am wearing a lot of hats here. The truth is, we need more help around here. We need a lot more people doing a lot more things around here. COVID's been kind of rough to Trinity and to a lot of churches, a lot of different nonprofit organizations, having troubles getting volunteers back, having trouble getting people even back in the pews. So we kind of do need your help, and I do mean you out there, pointing directly at you. In the pew directly in front of you, you may find one of these in a handy pocket. It is the Trinity Community Census. This is a census that's open to anybody, including you who've just wandered in, even if this is your first time. The Trinity Community Census, the goal here is to get to know you so that you can get involved in this community, so that this can be your community even. Because we're not just looking to bring you in as like an audience member or to try and bring you around to our way of thinking or anything like that. We want you as an active part of our community. We want you to have fun here, to belong here, to feel at home here. This can be a profoundly lonely world that we live in. And this is a place that you can come and be yourself. Be part of a community that won't judge you for who you are or what you believe or what you do or how you identify. It really doesn't matter who you are. And like, even like this is our tagline, our motto is like, everything you never expected to find in a church. And indeed you do find that. We're not a bunch of stodgy folks. We're cool, we're hip, we're with it. Yeah, just like that, yeah. So on the inside cover, you'll find like all sorts of things that you might be interested in. If you have any skills or talents you want to share, or if there's any things you want to, like groups you want to join, like maybe a reading group or like a games night or whatever, because, whatever you want to do, we got the space. Come on in. So you can fill that out. There's a little bin in the narthex there. That's the church word for lobby, where you can drop that on the way out. And we'd be happy to hear from you. We'll reach out if there's something that you can do, or if you want to get involved, please do. So coming up next is Gord.
And we're going to get Martin.
There. Gord, yes, and Martin's going to come up to play the saxophone. So they're going to have a couple of tunes, Mary Did You Know, and Holly Jolly Christmas. Enjoy.
There's Gord. I'm sure many of you here know Gord, because he's sung here many times, and we are very happy to have him again. Whoops. Yeah. Yay, Gord.
Well, we were.
All right. He's just making me feel at home because that looks like what I would do.
I think I just mooned the camera. Drop my
Okay.
hat. It's awful bright up here, so I'm going to have to deaden the glare a little bit so you can actually see me. Which one are we doing first? Oh, Mary Did You Know. Okay. Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? This child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Mary, did you know that your baby boy will give sight to a blind man? Mary, did you know that your baby boy will calm the storm with his hand? Did you know that your baby boy has walked where angels trod. When you kiss your little baby, you kiss the face of God. The blind will see, the deaf will hear, the dead will live again. The lame will leap, the dumb will speak, the praises of the Lamb. Mary, did you know that your baby boy is Lord of all creation? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day rule the nations? Did you know that your baby boy is heaven's perfect lamb? That sleeping child you're holding is a great I am. Oh, Mary, did you know? A little upbeat one now, eh? So if you feel like getting out of your seat and jumping around, or sing along with me, if you know the words. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Now I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. I jump in too soon. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for me, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Merry Christmas.
Our very own Gord Bell. So next I'm going to bring up another one of our regulars from Sunday morning, Diatana, who came to us a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago or so. And she's been 5 years. Oh, okay, wow. Time does fly, my goodness. And she's been part of our worship band ever since, and a very powerful voice, very powerful woman. Her and her partner James have been big parts of this community the last 5 years. So let's enjoy her singing "Spaceman Came Traveling." A weird...
Myself and
Yes.
my friends Allison and Heather, and they will be back up. La 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 la. A spaceman came traveling on a ship from afar. 'Twas light years of time since his mission did start, and over a village he halted his craft, and it hung in the sky like a star, just like a star. He followed a light, and it came down to a shed where mother and child lie there on a bed. A bright white of silver shone around his head, and he had the face of an angel, and they were afraid. Then the stranger spoke, he said, "Do not fear, I come from a planet a long way from here, and I bring a message all flesh to hear." And suddenly the sweetest music filled the air, and it said, "La la 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 la. Peace and goodwill to all men, and love for the child." This lovely music went trembling through the ground, and many were awakened on hearing that sound. And travelers on the road, the village they found by the light of that ship in the sky, which shone all around. And just before the dawn, at the paling of the sky, the stranger returned and said, "Now I must fly. When 2,000 years of your time has gone by, this sweet music will begin again to a baby's cry." And he said, "La la 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 la. Peace and goodwill to all men, and love for the child." The whole world is waiting to hear the song again, and thousands are standing at the edge of the world, and a star is moving, the time is nearly here. The music will play once again to a baby's cry, and it goes la 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 la. Peace and goodwill to all men. La 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 la
Awesome, really awesome. Such powerful voice that is. Mark is our special guest tonight. He's someone that I've seen around town for many, many years. What church do you normally sing at? You have a... Oh, you do? Yeah, please do. Anyway, Mark, I've known. I'm going to let him introduce himself then.
Okay. Hi, everyone. How are you? Are we good? So, actually, as of the beginning of this month, I've just started a new position as music director at Grace United Church in Sarnia. But I'm not moving to Sarnia. I'm only there on Thursdays and Sundays. So I just want to reassure the community that I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to move this up a little bit. There we go. It's okay. It's all good. Sharon, thank you so much for asking me to participate in this event. So Michael McDonald is one of my favorite singers of all time, especially when he was part of the Doobie Brothers, and I loved his solo career. And this is off his Christmas album, and it's called Peace. Oh, I'm going to turn that off. That's okay. I have come from so far away down the road of my own mistakes in the hope you could hear me pray, oh Lord, keep me in your reach. How I've longed through these wasted years to outrun all the pain and fear, turn to stone from my uncried tears, and now it's your grace I seek. Love won't compromise. It's a gift. It's a sacrifice. My soul is renewed and my heart released. In you I'll find my peace. O wondrous child, of whom the angels sing, know my joy, feel my suffering, shining star. May this love you bring so bright that I might believe that my way will not be lost from now on till the river's crossed, my soul renewed and my spirit free. In you I'll find my peace. My soul is renewed and my spirit free. In you I'll find my peace. Thank you, friends. Thank you.
what a beautiful voice you have, Mark. Just absolutely gorgeous. Wonderful. So we're about to come up to our intermission, and the last song we'll have Charmaine playing with the band. But before, yes. Hey choir, come on up. You're up next. So do make your way up. But I'm going to yak while you do that. Just before we do that, I want to mention that you didn't pay anything to get in here today. This is our gift to you. This concert is our gift. It is admission by donation. So if you can contribute something to Trinity's efforts, it would be greatly appreciated because I will be honest, we are in some financial troubles at the moment. We have had a series of unfortunate things happen recently, including some plumbing that's going to cost nigh on $15,000 in the near future, as well as the wheelchair lift down to the Great Hall and a bunch of other stuff. So we could really use your help in a variety of ways, not only with your efforts and talents and your presence, but also with your financial contributions. I hate to be doing that, but it's true. We do need to pay the bills around here, and you as people who participate in this community, it is also your place to assist if you can. But if not, do not be guilty. Please do not, because this is our gift to you, and no one should be excluded by their means or any other reason. So I would like to invite up, the offering will be collected with plates. If you have only plastic, there is a machine in the narthex, that's the church word for lobby, out there, and you can, yes? Oh, yes. Right, and yes, I guess the barrel as well, and there's a box on the table there where you'll get your snacks and whatnot. So thank you very much for your contributions, and thank you for being here. Charmaine. Hi.
Just checking myself. Okay.
Gonna take a little time to think things over. Gonna read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. This mountain I must climb feels like the world upon my shoulder. In the clouds I see love shine. It keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop it now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. Feel what love is. I know you can show me. Oh. I'm gonna take a little time to look around me. I've got nowhere left to hide. It seems that love has finally found me. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop it now. I've traveled so far to change this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel it. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. I wanna know. Let the choir sing. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna know what love is. I wanna know what love is. I know you can show me. I wanna feel it. I wanna feel what love is. Feel it. I know you can show me. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys to show us some love. Please stand and sing with us. I know you can show me. I want you to show me. I wanna feel it. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show. Oh, I wanna know what love is. I wanna know what love is. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. Can you show me? Can you show me? I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me. Oh. Thank you guys for showing us some love. Thanks for coming tonight.
So, shall I say there are snacks at the back?
Yes.
There's hot cider and cookies, and there'll be somebody back to help you with all that. And please stick around for the second half. Thank you all.
Gotta run. So just when you're ready, I'll get him started. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have one of those fancy chimes that they have at the theater. Bon, bon, bon. If you would soon take your seats when you can, just wrap up getting your treats. We'll get underway with the second part of the show. Now, as you're out there possibly not paying attention to me, I don't feel bad about that because I'm a parent, used to it. But anyway, again, I just there's so many people to thank, and I'm going to throw it right over to this sound crew of ours. They're such great folks, Eric, Candace, and Eric. By the way, you're doing 4 things because you performed as well. All right. So what we're going to do is get started shortly. I need to tell you a little story. I have to get this off my heart, whichever side it's on. So when I was a little boy, very young, had about as much hair as I do now, we had a dog named Tippy. And you might wonder why I say that. We also had a cat named Tiger. I think my friend had a rabbit named Thumper. What else? Anyway, what I learned at that very young age is animals have names. And so when I heard the Christmas Eve story, and there was the family, Mary with new baby Jesus, and Joseph, there was a donkey. Don't get ahead of me. And I wondered then, as I do now, what was that donkey's name? I'm going to sing about that. Who remembers Wayne Newton? Here we go. A donkey's name. What was that donkey's name? What a shame we didn't catch that donkey's name. We should know this little animal. He should share in the fame, but what a shame no one caught that donkey's name. Donkey's name. Whoa, 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 donkey's name. Vegas. Donkey's name. What was that donkey's name? That's right, Mike. We should know he carried Mary and Joseph the night the baby came. What a shame no one caught that donkey's name. Donkey's name. Everybody. Whoa, 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 donkey's name. Donkey's name, big finish. What was that donkey's name? And we still don't know. Thank you. What would have been a good name for him, I wonder?
I don't know. I think Frank, Steve, what? I don't know.
Joshua.
Josh, Bob the donkey. That's what I'm going to go with. So welcome back. I hope you had an excellent intermission. There were lots of snacks and some cider. So big thanks for the folks who brought the snacks. There were a few people that brought some things. So I'd like to welcome you back to the second half, and we're going to start with Candace on the flute, my co-conspirator here on the technology, who's going to play Mary's Boy Child.
She's also a member of the choir.
Also that.
And also a very talented person in many, many ways. I'll stop talking. I'm just coming in with you at first.
Nicely done, Candace. Excellent, excellent. And indeed, you do find many talented people at Trinity. Indeed, Candace has been helping with sound, with doing music, all sorts of things. Lots and lots of support from all sorts of different folks. So next, we have a longtime Trinity favorite who's been around for as long as I've been around, at least. Amanda, where are you?
And is Anthony playing in this as well? I believe Anthony
Yes.
from Mount Zion
Oh, yes,
is coming up to
Anthony.
play violin.
Yes, yes, Anthony's playing the violin, and there's Amanda there. Hello, hello. Come on up. Sorry, I'm confused. You're taking this seriously. We are very serious people around here at Trinity. Just like no laughing, no joking, nothing. We're perfectly straight-minded. No, not at all. Anyway, enjoy.
Give us a minute. I'm going to give Anthony an A to get tuned.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello. That's not too bad. Okay.
Wait 1 second. I need Anthony here. Oh, right.
Oh, I don't actually. I don't need music for this. No. I'll just check.
So this is called I'm Still Waiting for Christmas. So I guess we're waiting a month in advance.
I should add, by the way, this is an original song. I like the fact that we're doing an original song. So Amanda co-wrote this with Steve Hardy.
I was hoping
so-
you would not have to know that. It's a little dark, it's a little ironic, but just go with it. Ready, girl? I'm still Santa for just one thing, the only thing I wanted. Packing up the Santa Claus and reindeer, taking down the mistletoe for another year. Everybody's thinking about New Year's Eve, but I'm still waiting for Christmas. Look at all the lucky little girls and boys playing with all their new Christmas ever. I won't be celebrating on New Year's Eve. I'm still waiting for Christmas. I asked Santa for just one thing, the only thing I wanted. Christmas Day, I wanted to see you underneath my Christmas tree. The packing up the Santa Claus and reindeer, taking down the mistletoe for another year. Everybody's thinking about New Year's Eve, but I'm still waiting for Christmas. I won't be celebrating New Year's Eve. I'm still waiting for Christmas. Aren't they amazing? Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
That's the
Amanda.
first time we've done that song, like performed it, like ever since it was written.
I'm going to add in a little bit of the next song, too. Is that all right?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, so
Why
our
don't
next
you go ahead
song
and
is
introduce
also an original. So Martin, who is a guest here, he actually lives right next door. In fact, if you need a parking lot, you could look at his house. And he comes and sings and plays for us every year, which is wonderful because he's multi-talented, as you notice, saxophone. What all have you been playing tonight?
Soprano sax, tenor sax, and now the guitar and voice.
There we go.
And motorcycle.
And
Not right now. Keep going. All right.
so this is an original song as well. Bear with us while we plug in. Eric gets lots of exercise.
I actually wrote a couple of years ago. I think it's maybe 2.5. I think that's what it was. And it is plugging. Good. Good. Now, so the thing that's a bit of a pain is glasses, bifocals, age, and reading your music as you're singing. It's tricky. Let me tell you.
I will attest to that as well.
Yeah.
Not wanting to admit that that's a factor for me.
So this is a song I wrote a couple of years ago, and it's a song that reminds us of some of the things that Jesus told us. It starts with how he came. I think I need a little... there you go, see? And I can still read the words. I think. You want another hat, don't you? All right, this is called I Am the Way. Jesus came as a baby born. The angel said, He is Christ the Lord. We'll find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes. So the shepherds ran soon as they had been told. We ought to bow to the Savior. Father. The wise men came from far in the east to worship the King and declare him King. They presented gifts on bended knee. He came to die for you and me. We ought to bow to the Savior. We ought to bow to the Savior. I am the way. I am the way. I am the way to the Father. If you believe in me and trust in my words, you will not be put to shame. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Trust in me, you'll be saved. God the Father said, "This is my Son. You should listen to him. He is the one." Jesus said, "I've come to forgive your sin. A new life will begin." We ought to bow to our Savior. We ought to bow and let him reign, because he said, "I am the way. I am the way. I am the way to the Father. I am the way. I am the way. I am the way to the Father. If you believe in me and trust in my words, you will not be put to shame. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Trust in me, you'll be saved. I am the way. I am the way. I am the way to the Father. I am the way. I am the way. I am the way to the Father. So that, too, is a piece that's the first time it's been performed for an audience.
You know, there's a lot of stuff that during COVID got written that didn't get performed for an audience. We were all stuck at home and so grateful when we could actually be back and, you know, sing for people. I don't know about you, but I did some of those Zoom things, you know. And Rick, do you remember being the first time we did a Zoom concert? Rick and I did a thing, and we're playing, and then we finished the song, and it's like, well, there's no one there but us. Okay, so I think people are listening, so you're talking to the wall, kind of. It was very strange. It's nice having people that you can talk to.
Amen to that.
Music is definitely a shared experience, so happy to share.
All right, let's do this.
Are you counting?
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm in the wrong key. Hang on.
Program change.
Hey.
That was an interesting
Last song was in G. This one's in D.
Oh, okay.
told me all about your sorrows, tell you about a cure. If you told me you can't fight the battle, there's a baby boy who won the war. The war was won by a baby boy. Hallelujah, we can sing it. Hallelujah, heaven's ringing. Hallelujah. This old relentless joy started with a baby boy. Oh, before that silent night, no Savior and no Jesus Christ. The world cried out so desperately, and the baby boy was a reply. A seven's reply was a baby boy. Hallelujah, we can sing it. Down, and he's here without a crown, a baby boy without a bed. We're giving life back to the dead. Hear the angels shout it out, and the people coming down, expected majesty. Hallelujah, what a king. Hallelujah. We can sing it. Hallelujah. Heaven's ringing. Relentless joy started with a baby boy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin.
Thank you very much, Martin. All the way from mute. Oh, too late. Sorry. we'll get it one of these times.
Diatana in the
all the way
house?
from the other side of the parking lot. I bet the traffic was nightmarish.
That's right.
Such talent we have right in our own backyard.
Let's come through your gate.
So once again, we're gonna bring back Diatana, who's going to sing with the band. Noelle.
I love how Diatana dresses. I did say to the choir last night when we were practicing, do not expect me to wear shoes like this woman wears. I would break my ankle in about 2 steps. So impressed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how
my
people
goodness.
can do that. I don't even know how they can walk in those.
Whoa. Yeah. You all right?
Even with heels.
Okay. Whoa.
Apparently, part of your generous donations are for insurance. So thank you for that. We thank you, Diatana. Thanks you.
Dang. That is. Wait. What? I'm sorry. What? Oh.
This is your way.
Tech things.
That's nice. I'm not sure. There we go. Try this again.
and second verses.
You ready, Daytona? Okay.
Love incarnate, love divine. Star and angels gave the sign. Bow to babe on bended knee, the Savior of humanity. Unto us a child is born, they shall reign forevermore. Noel, Noel, come and see what God has done. Noel, Noel, the story of amazing love, the light of the world, given for us. Noel, Son of God and Son of Man, there before the world began, born to suffer, born to save, born to raise us from the grave. Christ the everlasting Word, they shall reign forevermore. Noel, Noel, come and see what God has done. Noel, Noel, the story of amazing love, the light of the world, given for us. Noel. Come and see what God has done. Noel, Noel, story of amazing love, the light of the world, given for us. Noel, come and see what God has done. Story of amazing love, the light of the world, given for us. Noel, Noel.
Wow. Truly majestic. Diatan is one of the many people that you'll see on Sunday morning, along with Heather and Allison. They're at Mount Zion United Church. They're joining us this evening here at Trinity. Mount Zion is over on the just west of the center of the city. You can check them out as well. They start at, what, 8:30, is it?
9:30, don't push
9:30.
it. I'm there at 8:30, but it
Oh my
starts at
goodness.
9:30.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, 9:30 is a bit too early for me. So we
Not a
start
morning
here.
person either.
No, I don't think anybody around here is. But we start here at a blessed 11 a.m. So if you want to join us, please do feel free if you've never been here before. Services are basically like this. We have a good time. We play some music. It's really quite, it's lively. It's fun. Kids are welcome. There's lots of dancing and stuff like that. So please do.
And in case it wasn't clear, Charmaine and I are at both places.
Yes, it's true. They race in at the last minute. There's a flurry of activity. This microphone gets like clamped on.
Because we were at
to
Mount
Charmaine.
Zion first. That's why we're racing in.
Yeah, it's just this lightning fast. So it's a very surprising experience. But yes, Sharon is another person that you'll see at both places. She is an integral part of Sunday morning because she is our new music director, both here and at Mount Zion.
My pleasure
And my
to be
goodness,
here.
she keeps surprising me. Just when I thought that I've seen her genius, her brilliance, it just keeps getting more intense. She'll just like pull out some sort of jazz riff and like, whoa, where did that come from? Holy cow. So I would like to introduce Sharon once again. She's going to sing the Christmas song.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like it's the cold. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on its way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh, and every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeers really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
Now we're going to pick up the pace a wee bit.
Indeed, we are. Sharon, do you have an album coming out?
Oh gosh. Yes, yes I do, Eric.
Wow. What a coincidence.
It's not actually going to be coming out for about a month or two.
Okay.
But it's basically finished.
Okay, that's exciting. Yeah, very exciting.
And it has 11 songs, all originals written by me.
By you? Amazing.
So hopefully we'll have a CD release probably here.
Wouldn't that be cool?
And maybe when the weather gets a little nicer and I'm not worried about snowstorms. But,
Yeah, that sounds great. I'm looking forward to that. Wonderful.
Thanks, Eric.
Yeah, figure, cross-promote. Speaking of cross-promotion, if you enjoy Mr. Tott's saxophone stylings, he also has a jazz band. And have we confirmed this, that you're... As far as I know, it's confirmed. Okay, all right. Yeah. 18th of February. Yeah, so February 18th, if you like jazz music, or even if you don't, come on down, because you'll like James. And we're having a kind of like a Mardi Gras kind of like jazz night. And I think there will be some delicious food. So that's the 18th of February, mark your calendars. We also have coming up our Ecumenical Chili Challenge. So this is we get a bunch of, very challenging, very serious thing. So the Chili Challenge, we're getting together a bunch of local churches, local faith communities, and we're going to challenge them to make the best chili. I'm going to bring my vegetarian chili, vegan chili for that matter, and it is by far the best, so I'm definitely going to be winning that category. But you may wish to taste some of the other chilies, just to have some comparison, so you have contrast to see how mine is so much better. And so we've got the folks from, I believe we've got St. Mark's down the church there, as well as the London Spiritualist Church, who meets here in the afternoon, our partner church, as well as, who else are we? Richard's Memorial, who's out that way. And so, it'll be a great time for all. Looking forward to that. Also, trivia is coming up. Oh, when is the chili? Yes, trivia. That's January the... Help me out.
Trivia?
Trivia. 21st.
Ooh.
Trivia. Yes. Trivia. Yes. A round of applause. So if you've never been to this before, it is a team trivia challenge, and so you can come together with a team of your own, 8 people or so, or if you don't have a team to come with, you can bring as many people as you want and join a team of some other folks, and we have fun answering fun trivia questions, hosted by our good friend, Rob Stevenson. Indeed. And there's snacks, too, so that's always fun. And when is the chili challenge? It's like February 4th? The 4th of February. It's a Friday, I believe. Also, Pancake Tuesday, on Shrove Tuesday. It's between the chili and the jazz, so come on out for that. And for the kids, for the youths, or for the young at heart, there is a video game tournament coming up, beginning of March break, which is March the 10th, I'm going to say. So it's an all-night event. If you want to come and play some video games, we'll put some up there, and we got a screen on the top floor, and I'm going to get a projector and put some in the Great Hall and board games in the parlor. It'll be great for all ages. If you want to come out, nice safe time for the kids, or if you want to just, have a ball. It'll be fantastic. So lots of things coming up, much more on the calendar to come.
Eric,
With
can
it-
I mention one thing that's coming up that we haven't talked about?
Ooh,
if
what's
they're
that?
interested, with Christmas Eve services.
Yeah, right. Yeah. There's that, the whole Christmas thing. Yeah.
Well, you know, if you want to go to a nice Christmas Eve service, there are two services you could go to, one at Mount Zion and one at Trinity. Now, I'm not 100% sure of what time they're at. I think one's at 6 and 7:30. So 6 o'clock at Mount Zion and 7:30 at Trinity. So if you'd like to come, there'll be lots
the
of
cantata.
music. You've been hearing that? And
Yes. And she just mentioned the cantata. That's going to be the week before on
December
18th.
on Sunday morning.
Regular time here at 11 and also at Mount Zion
At 9:30.
We're also doing it at Mount Zion.
We're doing it both places, both choirs.
That's going to be a lot of singing and an early
Welcome
morning.
to my world.
Ooh, fun. Okay, great, wonderful. Oh, and one other quick thing I'll mention is the Light in the Darkness service. For folks that are having troubles feeling merry at this Christmas time, the Light in the Darkness service is a quiet contemplative service that might help you feel more at ease, the peace in the chaos of the season. So that's coming up the 14th, I believe. It's a Wednesday before the cantata. So without further ado, I would like to introduce the band once more, and Allison's going to be singing a piece for us here. Enjoy.
I've been using it the whole time, so I thought I'd use it again. When Sharon asked me to find an up-tempo song for today to kind of keep it moving, the only thing I could think of is something that we sang as a family as I was a child, which is Elf's Lament by the Bare Naked Ladies. My only struggle today is normally I have siblings and my father to take different parts because this is a 3-part song.
We should have asked them to come and sing.
You would have never gotten them in front of a microphone, but that was a good try. So, because normally not all of these are my parts, I will be looking at the words a little bit more often than I usually try to. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, and we're gonna go. 1, 2, 3.
I'm a man of reason, and they say 'tis the season to be jolly, but it's folly when you volley for position. Never in existence has there been such a resistance to ideas meant to free us. If you could see us, then you'd listen. Toiling through the ages, making toys on garnished wages. There's no union, we're only through when we outdo the competition. I make toys, but I've got aspirations. Make some noise, use your imagination. Girls and boys, before you wish for what you wish for, there's a list for who's been naughty or nice, but consider the price to an elf. A full indentured servant who can reflect on one's attitude, but that silly red hat just makes the fat man look outrageous. Absurd though it may seem, you know I've heard there's even been illegal doping, and though we're coping, I just hope it's not contagious. You try to start a movement and you think you see improvement, but when thrown into the moment, you just don't seem so courageous. I make toys, but I've got aspiration. Make some noise, use your imagination. Girls and boys, before you wish for what you wish for, there's a list for who's been naughty or nice, but consider the price to an elf. You look at yourself, you're an elf, and the shelf is just filled with disappointing memories. Trends come and go, and your friends want to know why you aren't just happy making crappy little gizmos. Every kid knows they'll just throw this stuff away. Used to repetition. competition, so we drew up a petition. We, the underside, will undermine. Let's redefine employment. We know that we've got leverage, so we'll hand the fat man a beverage and sit back while we attack the utter lack of our enjoyment. It may be tough to swallow, but our threats are far from hollow. He may blunder, but if he blunders, he may wonder where the toys went. I make toys, but I've got aspirations. Make some noise, use your imagination. Girls and boys, before you wish for what you wish for, there's a list for who's been naughty or nice, but consider the price. Naughty or nice, but consider the price. Naughty or nice, but consider the price. To an elf!
Yay! The reason I asked you to do something up-tempo is because all these people submitted pieces, and they're all very slow and beautiful, but I said, we need more up-tempo. Can you do something up-tempo? And she's like, I'm glad you... I know, but that was great. Thank you. All right.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yes.
Earlier this week, this place didn't look like Christmas. And then all of a sudden, some really good people from Trinity and all around came and put up all these decorations. And if you see the amount of boxes that they come in, you'll appreciate how much stuff's involved. So we'd like to just give them a hand. Some of them may be here. Thank you so much. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Okay. So this next song is Allison again gets to do something slow along with Heather and I. Hang on, I got to get the right sound here.
Silent night, holy night, all
So I would like to ask the choir to slowly make their way up here, or quickly make the way up here. They're not singing in the next song, but they are singing in the last song, and we are coming up to the second before the end song. So if the choir could come up and have a seat up here so they're ready after this next song.
We are indeed closing in on the end of the evening. So I hope you've had a great time. I'm just switching out a microphone here again.
Amanda should be making her way forward too.
Yes, Amanda. So yeah, this is but part of what we're doing for Christmas here, and Christmas involves a lot of people, a lot of folks, as Rodney mentioned, to decorate the place, to get things ready, and of course to put on this programming. I'd like to thank a few folks just while we have the chance here, and those include the musicians. So Sharon and Rodney. And Stan, the real trooper here, who's been battling through a cold and still playing the guitar marvelously. Rick, who we've brought in on bass here, and James, and Heather, and Allison.
And how about a round of applause for Eric, who's been like multitasking?
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks. I'm very tired.
You're awesome.
Next week is going to be a sleeping week. I'm looking forward to that. And James and Diatana, who organized the snacks, the foods, the cider and stuff. And and Mark, who dropped by to sing for us as well. Who am I forgetting? Oh, Amanda. Yes, come here, Amanda. Come here. Come and sing. Yes, we are ready. As is tradition, O Holy Night.
Hello, hello. Can we go a little bit louder on the mic, please? Hello? Still sounds quiet. And it's getting a little bit better. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine. Led by the light of face serenely beaming, glowing hearts, by his cradle we stand. O'er the world a star is sweetly gleaming. Now come the wise men from
you. Now, Amanda, stay up here. I would like everyone. Did you have that PowerPoint, perhaps?
I did indeed provide a PowerPoint. We're going to have a sing-along, everybody. Does everybody want to do a sing-along? Yay. So yes, we've reached the end of our program tonight. I hope you've had a great time. Yeah, great. If you haven't already, check out our website, check out our Facebook page. We've got information about what's coming up, and we'd love to see you again. The website, why, it's goldenrulechurch.ca or trinityonhill.ca. Or you can just search for Trinity United Church Community Centre, London, Ontario. You know, the Google will direct you there. So definitely check us out. Come out on a Sunday morning or to all the sorts of different things we do around here. Some of the most active members of our community never show up on Sunday, so maybe that's you. Who knows? Anyway, we have one last song. It's Joy to the World. I'll put the words up.
And everybody can join in singing. I'm going to wait till he has the words on the screen before I start. Multi-hats.
Stage hands.
D. In D.
Hey. You can't see it from where you are, but that's a fancy one.
3 verses, Eric. I don't know. We're going to find out in a minute. Up on the screen. I have no idea. Oh, what? Hello. There we go. Whoa. What the heck is going on? Thank you, everybody. Thank you to all these wonderful musicians up here. Thank you, everybody, so much for coming, and thank you, everybody, for playing. And Eric, did you have anything you want to add?
Nothing at all. Thank you all very much for coming. We'll see you next time. Have a safe ride home.
And a big thank you to Sharon B. for all the tons of work and everything for all of us she did this week about, rehearsing day and evening and all the time.
It has been very eventful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon, and thank you all.